What's up, everybody? Trinity here, and welcome back to the Second Street Marvel. It's New Comic Book Wednesday, and here I am in my local comic book shop, Bases Cards and Comics, right here in Lancaster, California, to bring you all and present you my comic book pull list for the week. Now, if you don't know what a comic book pull list is, there would normally be a video right up here where you could go and learn a little bit more about that. But you know what? I'm doing this live this week, guys. That's right, we're doing it live. So it's going to be a good time. And that card will be there later. I swear. I swear it will be. So we're gonna go ahead and get into my comic book pull list for the week. Let's. Oh man, I got this thing all backwards. Okay, guys, we're gonna go start right off the top here with Marvel Comics. As always, we got Wolverine issue number one. This is a facsimile copy, basically print for print, page for page of exactly how it was printed back in 1988, originally in its original form. So I went ahead and picked this one up. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, didn't you do one of these last week? Yeah, there was a Wolverine facsimile copy last week as well, but that was one from 1982. And look, it's he's finally in his own monthly series. You know what I mean? He keeps getting canceled, man. The cancel culture, within comic books, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, right? Anyway, yeah. So, eventually I'll get that read. I haven't, I don't think I've read any of the facsimile copies yet, but I don't know. Anyway, moving right along. We've got Giant Size X-Men issue number one. This is a one shot of Jean Grey and Emma Frost. Guys, I've already dropped a review here on the channel of this. This book was really good, but the thing is if you want to read a story, you're not reading much in this book. So, this is very visual, if you will. But a very good book. Is this one that you have to go out there and buy? If you're keeping up with all the books, certainly go ahead and do that. But if you want to save a few dollars, I would say this isn't one that's required reading at all for this week for keeping up with the Dawn of X. But it was a very good book. I did like Giant Size X-Men, Jean Grey, and Emma Frost issue number one. But go watch my review of it. Go watch my review. The next one I've got a review dropping of here on the channel here pretty soon is X-Men Fantastic Four issue number two. Guys, Chip Zdarsky has done a hell of a job writing this book, this issue number two, full of drama, full of just so much good stuff. This was a great book. Rachel and Terry Dodson, or Terry and Rachel Dodson, did a great job on the art on here. They got a colorist and inker as well. I can't remember all their names right off the top of my head, but beautiful art in this one. The Dodsons, I think they did this. I just have some little nitpicks with their art. It's very beautiful art, but there's some little inconsistencies here and there that just kind of get to me. You know what I mean? Not bad art though. But this book, I'm telling you, Chip Zdarsky is a great writer. He knows how to write a good book, and I'm telling you, this one, issue number two of X-Men Fantastic Four, is just that. It's fantastic. You guys need to read this one. This is definitely one of the must reads of the week. Now, moving on into, we've got Amazing Spider Man Daily Bugle, issue number two. Guys, this book is, I didn't do a review of issue number one, but this book is all about JJ and Henry Abrams and the nepotism and getting in there to write the Spider Man series that Marvel completely forgot about. And, oh, wait, no. It's Mm, it might be somewhat about that. I forgot to drop my review of issue number one here on the channel, but I'm going to read issue number two and I'll do both of those together. This is only a 5 issue mini series, and I got to tell you, I'm already tired of it. But let me know if you guys read that down in the comments below and what you thought of Amazing Spider Man Daily Bugle. Now, the next one I've got here is Star issue number two. And once again, well, with this one, I haven't read issue number one, so I'm gonna have to read that one and bring you a review of that. And this, again, another 5 issue miniseries. We'll see how this one is, written by Kelly Thompson. And Captain Marvel's been okay, nothing to write home about. I mean, but I could say that about a lot of the Marvel books. All right, I really could. The next one I've got here is Peter Porker Spectacular Spider Ham, issue number three. Guys, this is a funny book. It's not meant to be super serious or anything, but it's been silly. It's been fun. Peter Porker, The Spectacular Spider-Ham, a great series, and I've actually got a couple of these sitting around my house from the original series that ran back in the 80s. I've got a couple of those issues. I've got a couple of them. Moving right along here, we got Punisher Soviet issue number four. This one has one issue left as well. This one has been a pretty good series. It's explicit. I don't know. It's been a little bit gory and everything. The art doesn't book, the story seems like it's been moving along a little bit slow. I got to be honest with you here. I liked what Matthew Rosenberg's series did before this, before when it ended and this one miniseries started. But it hasn't been bad. It hasn't been bad. It just, I think they could take it up just a little bit, just a little bit. But Punisher Soviet's been good. I'm not sure what's been going on with it neither. Have they been skipping months? Kind of like, did they forget about this book like they did with that J.J. Abrams Spider-Man as well? Like they just kind of like just do it and put it out whenever they want, like, release an issue, skip a month or two. Like they're going DC with that. What was that series they just did, Doomsday Clock, or well, I don't know, whatever that one that was a 12 issue series. It took like 2 years to come out. Maybe Marvel's trying to do that with this one. Maybe we're trying to do that with J.J. Abrams' Spider-Man. The next one I've got is Jessica Jones Blind Spot issue number 4. This series has been okay. I can guarantee you one thing we're going to see in this book. One thing. I haven't even read it yet. But one thing we're going to get is we're going to get Jessica Jones tied up in a chair, smarting off to somebody that's holding her hostage. Guarantee you. Guarantee it. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? Guarantee we're gonna get that in this book. But Jessica Jones Blind Spot, it's been okay. We'll see how it's got this issue and one issue left after that, so we'll see how it is. The next one here, X-Men issue number 7. Guys, this was a very good book. Some cool things happen in this one. This little thing they got that they're called, what do they call it? No, not Cerebro, not Cerebro. What do they call it? Crucible. The Day of Crucible is here is this really crazy, weird ritual they got going on in Krakoa. Guys, Lionel Francis Yu is back on the art on this one, and I've got to say, he knocked it out of the park on this one. He finally, like, I don't really have any big gripes. He always has something, a little something for me to gripe about, and I could pick them out in this book if I wanted to, but like his art actually fit in this book this time. It all looked right. Everything, nothing looked out of place. Nothing looked too weird. It seems like there's usually something weird going on, but in this particular issue, it's good. And I think what I like is he draws Apocalypse pretty good. He does a good job drawing Apocalypse. And I've already dropped my review here on the channel for X-Men issue number 7. Make sure you go and check that out. I did it along with this one. That's X-Force issue number 8. Guys, X-Force has been one of my favorite series. You guys know if there's one title you need to be reading out there out of the Dawn of X series, it's X-Force. And Benjamin Percy has been doing a hell of a job writing this. He's so great at like keeping the action and then giving us some great character interactions as well. The art in here, they've been switching out artists the past handful of issues. I wish they would bring Joshua Cassara back, but the artists who have been filling in the meantime, I know there was a guy, was a Stefano Caselli, I think was the last one. This time we got Basil Dua. They've all done, similar art. It hasn't been too out of place from what was going on with Joshua Cassara. Joshua Cassara's art was a little bit better, but Guru EFX has been holding it down in the coloring department and making it seem like it's been keeping it looking consistent at least. So that's one thing I'll definitely say about X Force. But the story here, absolutely phenomenal. I love this. Benjamin Percy doing a great job writing X Force. I'm telling you, I love this book. I love this book. And have you guys seen that they've been releasing the trade paperbacks of those Dawn of X series, and they're doing them all. Do you see how they're doing those? They're not doing it like series by series. They're doing it like all the issue number ones, and like, come on, man. I already got half of these books. I just want trade. I want to trade paperback of New Mutants. I want to trade paperback of Fallen Angels. Should be pretty simple to do, Marvel. Should be pretty simple to do. Come on, man. You need to shape that up. You need to shape that up. Now, the last one on my comic book pull list, as far as Marvel is concerned, is Amazing Spider-Man issue number 40. Guys, if you dropped out of Amazing Spider-Man, in the 20s or before 20 or whatnot, come back. These last handful of issues have been really good. I'm looking forward to reading issue number 40 because I can tell you at least the last 2 to 3 issues have been nothing but great stuff by Nick Spencer. And, they've been rotating artists in here as well, but I whatever. It's been decent enough. It's been decent enough. I would just like if they could keep Ryan Otley on this because it excites me when Ryan Otley is drawing Spider-Man because he's just good at drawing him. Like, look at the cover there. That's Ryan Otley right there on the cover, right? Just look at that. That's beautiful. That's how Spider-Man should be drawn. That's how he's supposed to look. That's how he's supposed to look. Now, when he's drawing human characters, Ryan Otley, not so much. It's a little bit different. But that's all I have for my Marvel comic books this week, guys. I don't have any DC books, but we're going to go ahead and move into indies. You guys know my favorite publisher here over this last year has been Vault Comics. So we're going into Vault Comics. This is Finger Guns issue number 1. Now, guys, I was looking forward to reading this, but then after my boy Dylan's Comics interviewed the writer of this book, I was kind of like, he was saying some stuff like I was like, oh man, like sometimes like I don't know, man. I lost all enthusiasm. Just when people say stupid things, people should be careful when they say stuff. Don't say nothing stupid, man, because you turn people away. You turn people off when you say stupid stuff, and we're not going to get into that. But anyway, I'm looking forward to reading Finger Guns issue number one. We'll check it out, see how it is. The next one here on Vault Comics is Vagrant Queen, A Planet Called Doom, issue number two. This is once again another one. I have to confess that I didn't read issue number one. And when I picked issue number one up, I didn't realize that it was issue number one of volume two. And I want to go back and order the trade paperback of volume one of Vagrant Queen because it's. Apparently it's being turned into a TV show on the Sci-Fi Network. I didn't know. Did you guys know that? Yeah. So I want to go back and read that, and then give these a read. Well, I'm going to give these a read anyway, and then maybe go back and read that trade paperback and see how it is, and maybe check out the show when it comes out. You know, I don't have cable or anything, but I'll check it out somehow. The next one here on Vault Comics is Black Stars Above, issue number four. Guys, this one is being written by Lonnie Nadler, and if you didn't read issue number three, or if you did and it didn't turn you away, congratulations, we made it to issue number four. Lonnie and Adler, you didn't turn me away with those 8 pages of text that you had in issue number three. I'm looking actually forward. I was almost expecting it, you know what I mean? Because when I read issue number one, it read like a novel. It felt like a novel. This one's pretty good. It's like got some supernatural things going on here, along with like I don't know, it's supernatural. It takes place back in the 1800s. It's a really crazy story. But I've liked Black Stars Above. Can't wait to read issue number four here. And I'm guessing this is only going to be a 5 issue miniseries, and that's it. Unfortunately, on that one, because it's been pretty good. Next one and last one on Vault Comics. Oof, one of my favorites. If you didn't watch my comic book review of issue number four of Cult Classic Creature Feature, go back and watch it because this is issue number five here. Elliot Rawl doing one hell of a job writing this book. This book is exciting. I'm excited and I can't wait to read this book. Yes. I'm telling you, I'm waiting to read this one because this has been a really great series. Like the first couple of issues, like were kind of I wouldn't say they were slow, but I was kind of like, oh, okay, this is pretty good, you know. And then I think it was like issue three just took off and went bonkers, and issue number four went, and now we're on issue number five. I can't wait, man. Hopefully they give Vault Comics gives Elliot Rawl another series to do just like this one because I thought this one was good. The next one I have here is on Boom Studios, guys. You know Boom Studios has been doing a great job with their books, but this one is even endorsed by Perry Comics. This one comes with his stamp of approval. This one is Folklores issue number four. Guys, I've liked Folklores myself as well. It's a medieval fantasy tale. This kid looks like Owen Wilson is making his own three-piece suits. I think he stole Perry Comics blazer. I think that's why Perry Comics can't wear. I think that's why he can't isn't wearing his blazer anymore because Owen Wilson stole it and he's wearing it in this Folklores series. I'm just saying. I think so. The next one I have here is one that I actually pulled last week, but apparently this variant cover they come out the next week. I don't know, sometimes weird stuff. This is on Titan Comics. This is Blade Runner 2019 issue number six. No, six? Yeah, issue number six. And this is the Sid Mead variant. The reason I've been getting these is because Sid Mead is the guy who did all the original concept artwork for the original Blade Runner movie, and they're using his concept artwork for these covers. And Sid Mead actually passed away back in I want to say like December maybe. So I've been picking these up anyway since before that. But and they even give like a in memory of him in this book as well on the title page at the very bottom. And it was a pretty good series. I've enjoyed Blade Runner 2019. Now the next one is on Image Comics, one of my favorite horror titles that is out right now. This is Ice Cream Man issue number 18. Guys, I am telling you, W. Maxwell Prince has been doing a great job writing this book. Martin Morazzo on the art with Chris O'Halloran on the colors has done a great job. Like this book, every time I read it, like it leaves me feeling eerie. It's just like creepy. It's like I don't know. Like it's weird, but it's great. I love it. I love this series. Ice Cream Man, issue number 18. They told me here at my local comic book shop that anybody that has put this on their comic book pull list never takes it off because it's that good. It's that good of a series. It really is. Like I said, it leaves me feeling a little bit creeped out every time that I watch that. I will read that series. It's just that good. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for my comic book pull list this week, guys. Let me know down in the comments below what's on your comic book pull list, and what of these comic books would you like me to do some more in-depth reviews on? But yeah, that's all I got for my comic book pull list. Now, last week I did announce a giveaway in my comic book pull list, and the winner of that, it was for a digital copy of Wolverine issue number 1 from last week, and the winner of that is Nathan But Game. Congratulations, Nathan But Game. Make sure to get a hold of me on the About section here on the channel, or Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Second Street Marvel. Get a hold of me so I can send you out the code for this digital copy of Wolverine issue number 1. Congratulations once again to Nathan But Game. So, like I said, that's all I got on my comic book pull list, guys. What's on your pull list? What of these would you like me to do some more in-depth reviews on? And let me know right now. I know you probably, I can't see the screen right now. It's all turned around and everything, but let me know. Do you guys want to take a trip around the comic book shop? You guys want to go take a look? Take a look at the Let's go. We'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and do that since we're here doing this live. And let's see here. Ooh, here we go. Right there. There's the store we got going on. Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing out of here. Get this thing out of here, and we'll go for a little trip here through the comic shop. Right here, you can see this is where I was standing. Right, those are my comic books. But right here down this middle aisle, we got all the trade paperbacks, all this cool stuff. Woo, take a look at all that. They got a lot of the trade paperbacks here, and then over here got some of the hardcovers. You got some Boom Studios. You got the case over there with some of the action figures. Um, what's the manga? Out of the manga, I need to come in. I need to come in and pick up some of these. Some of these Alita Battle Angels. I got one that I picked up for my kids for Christmas. I got some Dragon Ball Z here. Um, lots of stuff here in the cases. They got baseball cards, different little uh, I don't know, these little clicks. What are they called? Hero clicks. These different things. We've got some Hot Wheels over here. All kinds of cool stuff. You can see um, up there along the way. They've even got some football jerseys, hockey jerseys. Got some Larry Bird basketball jersey down there. All kinds of cool stuff, guys. And then over here you can see where they have the we got all the new comic books here. This is where we come in every Wednesday, and actually, there's a lot of them this week. So they've got some of them over here on the glass cases as well. Yeah, over here, this is where come in. They got all the books there, and then oh man, did you guys see that? Yeah, Yoda, man. Got this big old Yoda here. Got a little t-shirt rack there. Back here in this corner, you got like a lot of the indie books. This is where most of the indies are. Not all of them, but some of the indies through here. And then right over here, they got all the DC books as well. Like I said, they got some of the more other books up here for sale. Some of them more rare, different, higher prices on some of them. I won't confess to know a whole lot about it. I'm not a collector, guys. You guys know I'm not a collector. I'm a reader. I'm a reader. But got some action figures as well. And then we spin over here after all the DC stuff. Got all the Marvel right here. Ooh, remember these things right here? Remember when you were a kid? Yeah, these are the ones we used to have. Like where I grew up at, we didn't have the local comic book shop. We had the grocery store, and this is what they came on. This is what all the comic books came on. Remember that? They didn't even come with bags and boards back then. They didn't even come with, man. How times have changed. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm an old man, guys. But yeah, we got some more. Here's the other side of all the new comic books that we got coming out for the week. Oh, and here we got, look. This is the man right here. This is the man who does all of the social media work for Bases Cards and Comics. Is it- Ah, how you doing? Right on. What you got? What are you picking up? Oh, nice. Awesome. Awesome. Hell yeah. And you guys know I myself I don't read a whole lot of DC, but I've been reading that Deceased. I still got to finish last week's that issue that came out last week, and Hawkman. Hawkman's been really good. But yeah, this is like I said, this is the rack where they've got all the new books. And look, man, they've got some of these new boxes, and they've been getting some of these boxes. This Wolverine one just came in last. Was it this week? Might have been last week. And then here on the other side, man, check that out. Man, you get some of these. You got some of the Walking Dead boxes, all kinds of cool stuff, guys. And then over here, like I said, we got more of the Marvel books. Then we move over here, and then we got this is where they got like the Image books, and things like that. So they don't have all the indies in the same place. They do even have some of the indies like right over here on the side shelves. And these are the older issues. Obviously, I just went through and showed you all the new rack. Ooh, look at that Predator Hunters 3. Yeah, so I don't know. This is, like I said, this is a pretty big comic book shop, guys. You can see uh right over there. It wraps around. They've got all the posters there. Again, we got some more of the figures, man. Got more of these figures. And in here in the glass cases, they got um some different ones as well. Like, look at that. There's some Lady Death. And here they do like they got a lot of the things for like the gamer stuff as well. Like I don't really know a whole lot about what is it? What are these things called? Yeah, you guys know all these right here. Yeah, yeah. Look at that. And let's see who all we got here. We got Biden Touch, Benzo H, Michelle P. Thank you for being here. Snowdub Music and Entertainment, Yova Rhodes, Whiskey Steels and Tumbleweeds, Captain Pennsylvania. How are you all doing? Sorry, haven't even been paying attention to the chats here, man. Been flapping my gums. Um, let's see. Comic John is here as well. Thank you guys so much for being here. Aggressively relaxing. Yeah. See, you got some. Oh yeah, Warhammer. Yeah. See, got all kinds of these stuff, and then they got even some of the older books down here as well. Whole bunch of different stuff, guys. We got over here. We got got some half off comic books. You should go through if you got your local comic book shop. Go dig through some of these. Look at that. Spider-Man Alien Reality right there, issue number 2. Um, just different. Look at that. What is it? What is this one? Thor. That's probably that new one. Half off. Half off. Remember a couple weeks ago it was a brand new price. They got one half off right there. Got some dollar comics here as well. Like I said, got plenty of. You can go through here as well. Here on the other wall and see they've got like all the different trading cards. You got the baseball cards. All kinds of cool stuff, man. Look at all this. Got all the DC. What are these? The Black Label books? All these ones that are all huge. Yeah. Got all kinds of these other books here as well, man. Check it out. Check it out. It's cool, man. Right? Yeah. Got all the different action figures up there. Yeah. But but yeah, anyway, guys, that's what I got. This is the local comic book shop here. Very cool. If you guys are ever in the area, I don't know, I mean, maybe most of you are probably watching from somewhere else, not here in Southern California, but if you're ever here in the Lancaster area, you should make sure that you stop in and check out Bases Cards and Comics, my favorite comic book shop here in the Antelope Valley. But anyway, guys, that's really all I've got for today's for this video. Like I said, this is just a new idea. Let me know what you guys think about this. What do you guys think about doing this live tour of the comic book shop? Should I just start doing my comic book pull list live like this? Should I do this more often? I don't know. What do you guys think? Because I can guarantee you the sound isn't as good as it normally is, and the picture's probably not as nice as it normally is with my normal camera and all that stuff. Where I do it all nice. But let me know. What do you guys think about this? Let me know down in the comments below. Michelle P with a 2.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Michelle. A very great supporter here of the channel. I hope you're doing well. And make sure you tune in for Sunday's music chat, Michelle. I know you would like that. Soon enough, I'm going to be having my friend on there with me, and he's really into the music scene and everything. And we're going to start doing. I'm not sure if you guys have been watching Fanjecture, but we're going to start doing some like tournaments. We're going to start doing like some tournaments on there where we're ranking albums and things like that. We're going to be voting on it. It's going to be very fun. That's coming on Sundays. Hopefully, I can get all that stuff ready to go for this Sunday. If not, it'll be coming up soon, guys. It'll be coming up soon. But anyway, guys, that's my local comic book shop. Like I said, that was my comic book pull list I showed for you guys. Thank you all so much for being here today. And let me know down in the comments below. Let me know. Do you guys enjoy this? Do you like this whole live tour of my local comic book shop? Should I be doing my comic book pull list live every week for you guys? Let me know down in the comments below. And we'll see you all in the next video. Oh, man. There we go. Later.